Alright. Let's die. As usual. I wanted to... What killed my run last time? I don't actually remember what killed me last time. It was ridiculous, but I don't remember what actually did me in. I'm just going to bash into things. I was going to remember I can use my, I can actually use my thrusters to damage things. It's not something I'm going to do very often. Well, I guess we're doing salvo. Okay, let's avoid that and die. Damn! Those mines bouncy around like crazy. Okay. Let's try that again. Game start. It's tempting to turn on the high-powered bosses just for the extra 10% EXP. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna take me a little bit of shaking the rust off, as always. Oh yeah, somebody had said the mouse controls for this we're good. I don't actually know what the mouse controls are. Because, yeah, I'd love to have, like, a twin-stick mode for this game, but unlikely to get that, unfortunately. It'd certainly make me happy if I could get something like that as, like, an actual functional thing. The other thing we should try at some point is just how far can you get with a, with just the most basic setup? Because that would be kind of fascinating. Like, almost if you could keep that starting gun and just skip any of the other ones. Because it is a unique gun. It's not a good gun, but it'd be neat to try. Let's see. Do we do research? Sure. And we want amp. Which is going to leave me very, very flimsy. But that's okay. Because I'm in a pretty strong position with this setup. And then we can always switch the ship type at a later date. Let's see, do we go convergence? Absolutely. Okay, so we're going with a really strong combo just because I believe this is the combo that's going to make it up to level 100. I don't actually know if we want to get to level 100 today, but... Well, no, we absolutely do. Like, that is my end goal. Before I stop filming this and move on to other games, I want to reach and beat the boss at level 100 at least once. Just because. And no upgrades run sounds painful. I mean, it would be intentionally painful. Like, I would be going into it with the full expectation of it sucking. And probably being pretty fatal, honestly. Let me see, what do we do next? Focus shields? Yeah. So the series ends when you beat the level 100 boss? Probably not. It'll slow down, probably. So part of it is, this is my decent warm-up game. It's frenetic enough that I need to, need to actually focus on what I'm doing. Without being, you know, without being too hard, that, like, I actually have to devote an entire night to it. I don't know, I just like having games that I can start streams with, and, like, really kick back with. Honestly, before my trip, I've actually have very little left to, focus on. Damn it. Like, I pretty much only have, like, a little bit. Let's get Fusillade, obviously. Because what do I gotta record? I'd like to finish Okami, and maybe Lost Sphere if we have time. That one's kind of tough. We've been recording that off-stream, though we haven't for like 2 weeks because of my trip. Whoops. Do not want to be near that when it's lasering, because that is death. Rapid fire, obviously. I mean, we're a complete glass cannon. I should probably get my hands on more damage. Oh, I know what killed me last time. Siege plus no healing. It was an interesting mix. But something I'd probably avoid, at least with this setup. See, blast radius? Yeah. We need that for multi-shot. Let's see, is wave 100 the last wave? No idea. It's the last bit of content that I'm aware of for this game. After that, it kind of loops, just pre-existing stuff. But the developers specifically added the Wave 100 boss the day after I put out my first episode, I think? Or the day of, I'm not entirely sure. I think it was the day after. But they were commenting on that, you know, as a like, oh yeah, we got this out, so you don't have to worry about running out of content so fast. And they're right, because this game is very hard. Let's see. Yeah, I don't really want that one. The 30% extra blast damage. I'm not actually sure if that's that much better, but the more like just raw damage pickups we can grab, the better. I was kind of hoping for some more raw survivability along the way, but we'll work on that. I gotta look at my combos again. But yeah, that might be the last wave for normal mode. Currently, I actually have no means of turning off endless mode. Nor do I like really have a reason to be totally honest. Like, why turn off endless mode if you're just gonna be playing this game? I'm not gonna say normally, but you know, if it changes nothing, why bother? Let's see. Super mod mastery, yeah. I could focus fire this guy. I could get up in there. But if I remember right, he's got a buttload of HP to begin with, so trapping myself inside of his shields seems like a bad idea. Especially because there's those, like, lightning bits that come out. That might actually be, like, dangerous. Ow. Well, that worked. Grab whole regeneration, just because. Shield cooldown would also be rather helpful. Okay, do we do Warpath? Yeah, we do Warpath. I don't know if I want to go Siege mode on this. Siege mode seems like it might be risky. I mean, it would be hilarious, but risky. Okay. This is probably a bad place to be, but that was a lot of damage to just pump into him before... Yeah! Alright, that works perfectly. Okay, so what do we do? Payload? No, Splinter first. The more shots I can get out onto the field, the better. Payload's nice for the damage, but Splinter is stupid with this. Normally, Splinter's not immediately or amazingly helpful. It's real good for this one. Do we go regenerative shields? It's tempting. Yeah. Let's go regenerative shields. Yeah, I am a scary bullet storm. I want to do a series on that game someday. I know it's trash, but like it was fun. It had some interesting like arcadey bits for a shooter that I rather enjoyed back in the day, and it's a bit of a shame that nobody else like really followed up with that. Though I guess Doom had about the same feeling without any of the problems. I'm actually getting to the point where I can't really tell where I am and where I'm going. Let's see, do we go siege weaponry? I think it's a mistake. Ramping hull damage is terrifying. Hull strength might not be a bad idea. Let's keep going though. I bet there's some other stuff that we could go for. What do we even want? I guess shield durability. Shield recharge is really what I could use. Because keeping amp up at all times is like it's like a 40 or 50%. Oh, right. We actually wanted to go full shields here if I can. Let's see. Are we going to be doing Astroneer tonight? No. I don't know what my schedule is, but especially for new collaborators and people that I've never really played before, I'd prefer not to overload. So Astroneer will probably wait until either after we've moved or sometime next week, kind of depending on what our schedule is. Let's see. So we don't actually want Radiant Shields. That's bad. Weaponized Shields isn't that helpful. Barrier would be nice. But that slower shield cooldown is tough. I don't actually want to go durability, because I'm going to try and go shield build. Oh. Adrenal Module. Averages the damage proportions of both your hull and shields. That's actually really good. I didn't realize they counted shields as well. I figured that was just one versus the other. Just hull, nothing else. Yeah, and there is a temptation to play Astroneer solo, but I think that might be something I just kind of do on my own at a later date. As much as I like the game, I'd rather kind of spend my time focused on either doing a multiplayer or other things, instead of having a co-op and a solo series of the game simultaneously. Maybe later, but not now. Yeah. Dude just punches me off the screen. Okay, we should probably level up. High explosive, it's okay. Let's see. Efficiency is pretty useless. If I remember right, Aegis is okay. That's not what I'm looking for here. Barrier. Yes, it does have a slower shield cooldown, but it's worth it. Oh, we do want to get Aegis now that I'm thinking about it. Whoa! I went straight into his tail. Alright, Leaf on the Wind. The longer you avoid damage, the more damage you deal. Minus 10% size. That's amazing. We gotta look that one up. Oh. Dang it. I was about to name myself. Oh well. Let's see. So let's do unlocks. You know what? I got a notepad here. Let's figure out some combos for super mods that I want to do. Streamline plus Warpath. Oh, that's easy. So, Vital Bond is good. Final Tier Construct plus Rapid Reconstruction. That one's okay. Aegis plus Barrier. Okay. I'm just gonna write some of these down. Luckily, they usually seem to be the alternate, like, side grades in the middle instead of the third upgrade. Stabilizing with Celestial Lance launches a burning orb. It's interesting. Oh, Saturation Fire. This is the one I want to do. Calibrate plus Siege Weaponry. Let's see, and then the other one we know about. Tempest Break was weird. And, like, I'd like to try Apex Machinery. But that's kind of spooky. So which one's Streamline? Because I think Streamline's one of these. Because calibrate's under velocity. I'll keep that in mind. Streamline. Okay, become faster, smaller target, the cost of hull strength. That plus warpath, which is this one. Okay, I could do that. Otherwise, it's Aegis plus barrier. Which one's barrier? That one's barrier. Okay. So I could go for both of those. I want to actually try them. We'll see how it goes. Because yeah, I want to start trying to get some of these super combos. Supposedly there's also some hidden things, maybe? Unless I've missed them, which is entirely possible. Let's see. I wonder what happens when you finish unlocking everything. It'd be kind of nice if you slowly increase your level up rate. But that might be a little bit strong. Do we try something else? Yeah. Yeah, we'll try something else. And I'm not going to bother with the homing railgun. It's an interesting idea. I don't know if it's going to work for me, though. Okay, Hullbreaker. Let's go Assault. We need the damage. The extra level up speed would be nice. And I'm going to go Temporal. Amp would be nice for the bonus damage, but I gotta try that on another one. I mainly want to get Leaf on the Wind to actually, like, function here. Let's see. Okay, so if we want to do... Calibrate is down this one. So let's see if we can get Saturation Fire. I want to try a Siege Railgun build. Because I feel like a Siege Railgun would be amazing. If done well. Might not be. Let's see. The other one would be... Go improve thrusters and start grabbing those. We do a decent amount of damage right now. Yeah, so let's start working on some of these combos. Is that Snipe? Snipe is good. Got good damage. Let's get Calibrate instead, though. Damn it. Didn't work. It's doubly, triply ain't working. I'm used to having the split shot by this point. Railguns are not exactly my strong suit. Okay, Incendiary Strike would be nice. Deadly Wake would be nice. Volley would be nice. Now, we've already got Calibrate. We gotta go shield durability for the barrier. Well, I got a couple of them. Dang it. I'm dying a little here. Let's see, that's reflexive shields. We don't want that. We do want Aegis, though. So let's do efficiency for a little bit of extra regen. Kill his little gooner. Okay, what else do we have? Incendiary Strike? I'm just gonna go for Incendiary Strike here. Oops. Don't send me into your dragons, jerk. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's a bit tougher going for some of these builds. I might want to consider I might want to consider some other things, but whatever. Is that barrier? That is barrier, that's Aegis, damn it. Need both of those. Okay, well, I got it. Not proudly. But I did get it. Alright. Well, I do a buttload of damage. It's just a matter of living through it. Okay, so we don't want Celestial Lance. We could use Payload. We could use a couple of these. I have Barrier. We don't have Warpath yet. Let's get that Rate of Fire. Okay, I might do a lot of damage. Let's grab Aegis. Okay, let's just knock him back. Yeah, that's some more damage than I usually have when I fight that guy. That's a good feeling. Let's grab Snipe. Yeah, because I can do that. That's pretty good. Let's see, the blast radius would be a good idea. Otherwise, we could do Candescence for extra burn. Let's go Magnitude. My damage is looking pretty good, but I bet I could get it to be a bit higher. There we go. Oh god, that's a thing. Oh. They just lined up for that one. Why not? Okay, so what do we got next? Splinter would be great. Gemini Porticle. Oh, here we go. Sanctuary. Well, your shield affects you. Recover shield durability proportional to your missing durability. Extra durability. Shield effect power and base shield durability. Whoa. Yeah, my mobility took a bit of a hit from this dude. But what it does mean is I have a big ol' shield going. Okay, so let's not get hit by any of these things, or many of these things. Okay. It's a good thing I got Leaf on the Wind as an upgrade. Because that would have been spooky. Okay, do we go Payload? Does reduce my rate of fire, does increase my weapon damage and size and whatnot. Or I could go Splinter for dumb. Because we've got Calibrate, but we don't have Siege Weaponry. Let's see. Otherwise, it's Streamline plus Warpath. Leaf on the Wind seems kind of helpful. I might just have to go Payload. Let's just go Payload. Bigger my damage, the better this is going to be. I could also get Charge Shot for extra goof. Let's grab Shield Effect Radius, actually. Okay. I don't think I'm going to be able to one-cycle this guy, which means we should bail quick before I get skunked here. Oh. Okay, just going to hang out there. We did a bunch to him. Not quite enough, but we're good. Okay. So I could do focused shields. So if I did radiant shields, everything around us would be slowed. Otherwise, we could just do omni shields. Let's do omni shields. Because honestly, that was the natural end result to what I wanted to do anyway. Because, like, any shot that gets anywhere close to me takes a bit of a hit. Okay, so what do we... Leaf on the Wind would be good. Do we have Streamline yet? No, we don't actually have Streamline. Or Warpath. I do have Rapid Fire, so it should be there. I don't want Splinter that much. Volley, but we don't want Volley. I don't actually know if shield cooldown even works for me. Let's go with that, actually. Because the extra shield durability is nice. Comes back hella slowly, though. 100% worth it. But it hurts. Let's see, adaptive armor. No, Gemini Protocol would get me killed. Burst fire is terrifying. Splinter would be bad. Your reflexive would be nice, but we already have that. Streamline, there we go. Extra mobility. Reduce hull strength, reduce size, drone orbit radius, reduce crash damage. This is everything that I wanted. I mean, my health is dismal. I don't think we're going to be able to go for siege weaponry here. I think that's actually an utter mistake. Honestly, all things considered, we might want to consider... Well, no, we've got Leaf on the Wind for now. Wow. That is really satisfying to experience, at the very least. Okay, do we grab Splinter? Reduces my rate of fire. It's not that big of a deal. I could go Charge Shot for damage, but I don't think it's that good either. Let's grab Candescence, actually. We've already got the burning effect on my shots. Unless I'm mistaken. Got him. You cannot escape me. You may try. Okay. Corrosion does reduce my weapon damage. I'm not happy or interested in that much. I'm looking for Warpath. Almost all of these are defensive. Oh, we're out of rerolls too. Damn. Because, yeah, Corrosion would be amazing on other runs. It's a 20% damage reduction. Let's just do weaponized shields. It's not going to be amazingly helpful, but it'll be nice. And we should try and expand my shield radius. So I'm, by the way, for those of you thinking about this build, it's like, yeah, there's some better ways to optimize this. Absolutely, I'm not expecting to win this run. I'm not expecting to win most of these runs, honestly. I'm just trying to see what's out there as far as builds go. And honestly, this actually seems like a pretty good one. It just has a high chance of getting overwhelmed. For a second I thought the little guys would get, like, confused, but no, they don't. Oh, let's see. I still don't have any rerolls here. I could do Charge Shot. Yeah, let's actually do Charge Shot. It is very hard to be accurate with this, I will admit. Because not only do I have to avoid most hits, I'm very much like a single target dude. So if I have multiple groups to deal with, I pretty much am a sitting duck for it. You go Splinter. Splinter would be interesting, I just don't know. Let's reroll. Let's get that Radiant Shields. It does cost me some shield durability and stuff. However, it does make my slowdown radius and weapon damage radius huge. Also, my damage is pretty good. I gotta worry about those guys a smidge. Oh, we should probably go down the adaptive armor tree now that I'm thinking about it. If I can't get Leaf on the Wind, which we're entirely dependent on RNG for. Well, that's one way to clear an enemy out. Works great for me. Get out of here, landmines. I got shit to do. Wow, those guys melt shields. Those guys melt a lot of things. You know, that's something that actually messes me up with this specific enemy type. I've never seen this before. It is honestly concerning. Got him. So hazards do kill those guys. Wow, they're worth a lot. Splinter, Purge. Crash damage is not that helpful. Corrosion, Last Stand is scary. My main thing is I don't know how much damage Corrosion does. Be interesting to try. Splinter would be fascinating. Screw it. Let's go with Splinter. It's got some interesting applications right here. Okay. Haven't died yet. But I'm making a pretty good gambit for it. Okay. Whoop. Stay away from that. Just avoid. Okay. We're kind of doing alright. Alright, he's dead. Ah, dang. Didn't get that. Don't want targeting. Blast radius would be interesting. Let's go blast radius. If I can't get leaf on the wind, then I might as well just get some other stuff instead. And it looks like it's... doing the trick for me to some degree. There we go. Note to self with those laser guys. Charge them. Landmines are scary. Okay. I'm not actually sure what those guys are doing. They're just kind of hugging me. Or trying to get in close to hug me. So we could do blast radius? Yeah. There's not really a whole lot of escape for that. Now that I'm looking at it, but that's okay. Little bits of EXP. Alright, who wants to die? Weirdly quiet, I don't like it. Stop hugging. Oh god. Don't get close to those guys. Okay. What do we have? Do we have Warpath? No, we don't. Wow. Alright, this is a bit of a winner. Does a lot of damage. That shield regen is... low. Ho-ho! Okay. Damn it. Did all of that disappear on me? That's not fair. Okay, let's just avoid for a second. Grab the Gibbs. Cycle through, knock him out. Round 2. I want to level up. But we've got a little too many of these guys. Okay. Getting better at steering here. Okay, no dragons for you. Last stand would be interesting. I just don't know if it'd be that useful. Let's reduce the blast radius a bit for pure raw death. I don't even care too much about rupture. Just gonna play keep away with this guy. Okay. We got... what do we got? I could do targeting, but I don't think it's going to help that much. Volley would be a mistake. I do have some rerolls here. Leaf on the Wind. Shrinks me down even further. And increases my damage by however amount as long as I don't take damage here. Might not actually be that helpful, but the more shrinky-dink I can get, the easier it's going to be to avoid all the hits. Oh, sweet biscuits. Okay. I think we're good. And I can pretty much strike through most shields, which is really good. Missed it. Okay. It's very effective. Not actually sure what hit me on that one. Oh. Oh. Oh, God. Okay. We have to fear for a bit more. That got spooky. Those... Because I'm so small, I have, like, no weight. Makes it very difficult to avoid certain things. You're alive? I'm impressed. Ow. I'm just gonna sit here shooting. Okay, we don't want purge. Hull regeneration is almost completely useless to me. Would it be? Stabilization might actually be kind of handy. Damn it! Well, I mean, it was fine. That was a good run. I was impressive for... I made it to wave 96, too. Holy crap. Supermod Apotheosis. You no longer collide with enemies and explosives. That's absurd. And we also got Rancor. While charging your weapon, damage taken from any source increases the charge. Alright, we've only got 4 upgrades left. Bam. Second place, not bad. Not bad for that run. Okay, so let's go check. What do I need for Apotheosis? Emergency systems plus strafe.